A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the look at Cleveland's starting group. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Love, no luck. The drive by Jackson. Out to Brooks, inside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
The pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Sexton up top. Brooks covering. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul. Now Sexton. Here's Drummond. Pass to Garland. Sexton on the wing. On target from 13 feet.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Morant passes to Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Cleveland moving it up.
And so far the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Here's Morant. It's blocked. Here's Osman. Covered by Winslow. Stolen by Winslow. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Winslow, the pass to Morant. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks. And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant. And they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
His leads have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Winslow. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in.
Showing natural leadership skills, Morant has developed great rapport with his teammates.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Jackson, and stolen by Love. And Porter, here we go. Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Brooks finds Valanciunas. And Winslow now top of the key. And here's Morant. That's basket #2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
The slam dunk by Garland.
Pretty effective off the bounce there. Garland quick, and that got him to the rack.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Kicks it out to Love. 3-pointer. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The drive by Jackson. Brooks misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite
connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Morant with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Morant's got 9 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Porter outside. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the triple. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Hit his foot. And the ref's saying he kicked it. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Cavaliers making a change here. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. No good from Clark. Pass to Porter. Here's Nance. Here's Windler. Garland with it. And that one's drained from the low block. Here's Jones. No good that time. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. And Nance kicks to Osman. Nance against Anderson. The kick out to Porter. Back to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Justin Thompson with some force on that one.
Here's Jones. To the right side. Melton passes to Clark. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Clark's got his first basket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedEx Forum runs through 2027, with substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market, with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A. Porter passes to Windler. Back to Porter. Thompson right side. Cleveland moving the ball around. Windler's shot is off. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Here's Porter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jones looking for an opening. Clark, great positioning on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Here's Windler. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. Sexton, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Porter. Now Morant. He's got 9. Jackson down low. He's going up against Love. A second chance effort, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
They get it back. Tries again. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. And there's the pass to Windler. To the wing right side. There's Garland. Sexton for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the middle. Rebound Love. And it's Love with the ball for Cleveland. The open look here for Sexton. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And stolen by Sexton. There's Garland. Denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Winslow kicks to Brooks. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Brooks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Back to Winslow. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Love the change of speed there from Winslow, forcing the D to foul him to try to prevent that one.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Garland. From deep 3-point range. No good on the last second attempt there.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him a...
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is it was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 9 points and 1 assist. And that'll do.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Sexton for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
To the inside. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Drummond in the post. Guarded by Valanciunas. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder. And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Brooks on the double team. Passes it to Garland. Beyond the arc. Here's Drummond. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Drummond's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
And Brooks, here we go. Back to Morant. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Morant outside. Sexton grabs the board.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Jackson comes over with the double. Sexton's shot is good.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Pass to Winslow. Morant right side. And finished off by Morant.
With the handle and the acceleration, Morant moves around the court with the ball on a string.
Garland kicks to Sexton. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now the pass to Osman. Right wing. Love with a wide open look. Here's Drummond. Kicks it out to Love. Five on the clock. From deep. Gets a hand on it. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 8 here in the quarter.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Morant against Sexton. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
7-second difference, shot in game clock, and finished off by Porter.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Jones, and the layup is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 7. 9 seconds left in the third. Pass to Windler. Now, here's Sexton. And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Windler in at the small forward. Anderson can't get it to go.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And good that time. 8 points for Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson straight to the rack and taking care of the ball as well.
Here's Melton, guarded by Porter, and the shot is good.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
And here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Sexton, the pass to Windler. On the wing, Nance. He's covered by Anderson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Passes it to Melton. Lets it go. And it's Memphis with another. The Cavaliers trail by 7. To the paint. Here's Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Thompson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Here's Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Melton. A switch here also for Cleveland. Garland, he's checked in for Sexton. To the inside, Thompson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's good. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Proving how dominant he can be. When Morant is shooting with confidence, it really allows him to take over.
But they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Just 4 to shoot. There's Garland. Sinks that one from the post.
Pretty silky smooth floater from Garland that time.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Out to the right wing. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Windler, the pass to Porter. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Clark into the lane. Misses from close range. For Cleveland, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Porter. The putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
And Thompson coming through the vet.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Clark with it. Kicks it to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. And he lays it straight in. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Here's Windler. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Jones. Morant passes to Winslow. Here's Morant from deep. It's Drummond with the rebound. And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on comeback.
Kevin Love is clutch, and boy, did the team need that.
16 seconds left in the game. Now Morant. From deep three-point range. Takes a three. Nailed from three-point land.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in its small forward. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, just a little bit of momentum and Sexton going right to the rim.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And Sexton slams it in.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
And here's Fultz. Shoots over Garland. No good on his first attempt of the game. Here's Osman. No good with the triple. Here's Orlando now. 4-point game. Stolen by Garland. There's the dish to Sexton. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Takes the 13-footer. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And stolen by Gordon. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
It's stolen by Fultz. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Sexton for 3. The shot missing. So Orlando will take it the other way. And the basket by Isaac. It's all knotted up.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Left side, Sexton. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
High arcing shot. Fournier's shot is off. And Love's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Drummond throws it down. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Fultz the pass to Isaac. On the wing, Isaac. Fournier finds Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Fultz. It's Drummond with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, just 6'2", but the vertical for Colin Sexton, nicely done.
Fultz looking around, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Now, here's Isaac. Pass to Augustine. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here is Augustine. T right on him. Unable to get that one.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Vucevic finds Ross. Here's Augustine. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And guys, what you love about DJ Augustine is the leadership he provides to the young guys. They'll lean on him for advice, for knowledge, for sets. This guy is just a key cog.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And Orlando has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot, and it's good for two.
Listen, this is not easy for a 6-footer to get his points inside, but you can see the tenacity of DJ Augustine.
Down low, here's Porter, and too long on the shot. And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Ross, that's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Garland, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Cavaliers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for Orlando, Ennis out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross, and it's Vucevic, and it's Carter Williams in at the point. Ross on the wing. Inside, here's Vucevic. Here's Bamba. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And Porter, here we go. It's blocked. Bamba in the high post. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Vucevic. Back to Ennis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Out to Nance. Fires the 3. Thompson passes to Windler. Offensive rebound. Here's Porter. Back to Thompson. And another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Carter Williams, the pass to Ennis. Now Carter Williams. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
Now, here's Garland. Goes back up. Vucevic with the block. They retain possession. And the pass to Windler. Thompson right side. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Magic trail by 5. The drive by Vucevic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Vucevic has got 6 points.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Nance outside. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Tips it up, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. Thompson's got his second basket.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Porter. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland, the pass to Porter. Out to the wing. Here's Windler. Covered by Bamba. Windler with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Magic trail by 7. 1:25 left in the second quarter. Carter Williams finds Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Windler. Garland with it. Count it. Good.
How about the confidence in the catch and shoot of Mr. Larry Nance Jr.? Okay, we see you.
Ross passes to Vucevic. Bamba trying to break free, and it's Vucevic missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
Here's Garland.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we know that injury ended Darius Garland's college career right at its infancy. But this guy smartly used his recovery time to focus on getting ready for the NBA. And boy, he's proven he can be a gifted player.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Stolen by Garland. Sexton against Fultz. Passes to Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Pass to Gordon. And stolen by Sexton. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shots. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. At one stretch in the opening period, they built up an 8-point lead. And that'll do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Outside, Sexton. Plays it up and banks it in. Sexton's got 8. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Trailing by 13. Banked in off the glass.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
And here is Garland. 6 points for him. Over to the wing. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
The Magic trail by 13. Now Fultz. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for the Magic.
Well, you think into Markelle Fultz's early part of his career, he was under such scrutiny as the #1 overall pick. This guy's starting to prove how valuable he can be.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Good on the bucket. Isaac's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. Key is being aggressive and finish.
And for players like Andre Drummond, sometimes it's a paradox. Great individual rebounding doesn't always translate into great team rebounding.
That almost sounds, Greg, counterintuitive, right? Because you wonder, is it a lack of boxing out? So if they don't get it, an opponent does. What is clear unequivocally, though, there is more to team success than individual numbers.
The open look here for Sexton. The offensive rebound. Drummond. Sexton with it. Defended now by Fournier. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 10 points in the game.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Fournier in the corner. Gordon kicks to Fultz. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul. For Orlando, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
What's up?
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Terrence Ross is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Porter passes to Windler. And stolen by Fournier. And now Orlando on the break. Ross is running. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, that's the athletic ability of Colin Sexton. Twice on the pipe. What a big-time vertical.
Back to Drummond. Pass to Thompson. Tries from 10. The shot by Sexton, no good. Thompson with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Ross. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. He has 6.
Well, DJ Augustine has been around this league a long time. He does not miss open teammates.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Sexton with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Windler, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Augustine looking around with 2 seconds left. And no good. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Fournier in at the 3 spot. Ross kicks to Vucevic. Ross against Sexton. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Shot clock at 3. Fournier goes in, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, exceptional at giving you that extra burst necessary on the drive. That's pretty.
Sexton with it. Now guarded by Vucevic from outside the arc. And Colin Sexton with the 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Nance against Augustine. It doesn't go for him. Nance with some nice D. Thompson passes to Sexton. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good off the back of the rim. There's the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
A skilled offensive rebounder who doesn't mind a putback on occasion. Vucevic with the easy one.
Now, here's Garland. Pulls up on the elbow, and he hits the jump shot. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Fournier goes in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Augustine. And that one falls for Fournier.
You know, there's an unpredictability about what Evan Fournier does that keeps defenders guessing. This guy is outstanding at using that to his advantage.
And they're on the break. Here's Fultz, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 9 points for Markelle Fultz.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Outside, Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Magic. 11-point game.
You love to see Terrence Ross on the attack. This guy moves well. He's got a tremendous vertical. No reason he shouldn't get to the line.
And he knocks down the first one. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And both free throws good for Ross.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Osman. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Isaac goes in. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. From downtown. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive.
Here's Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Sexton's shot is good.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
Now here's Fultz. Not a lot of room. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. Cleveland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Colin Sexton.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
First free throw is good, and the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Ante Zizic is checked in for Drummond. Jordan Bell comes in for Kevin Love. Dante Exum is checked in for Sexton, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Bell against Aminu. And Bell kicks to Osman. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Dellavedova. Launches it. Birch grabs the board.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Dellavedova from outside. It's off. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. It's the NBA on 2K. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Fultz. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor. And giving up some inches inside but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Fultz to the paint. Here's Isaac. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And it's Morant missing. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Passes it to Winslow. Here's Morant. That shot off, and Orlando the other way now. Here's Fournier. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Isaac with the steal. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Gordon. Outside Fournier. Now Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Another shot. Valanciunas grabs the board. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. One-on-one fast break. And that one, good.
How about the athleticism from Valanciunas? Pours on the gas to ensure the finish in transition.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Fultz. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Like that explosion to the basket. Fultz can turn it on so quickly. He's past you before you know it. Quick as a hiccup.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ross comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And here is Clark, following Evan Fournier's 3.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Out to the right wing. And Vucevic kicks to Augustine. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. Memphis trailing here. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Jones is running. Augustine with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Bamba. Up and in on the layup.
Well, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Augustine against Jones. And no good that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Now, here's Fournier. He's covered closely, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
32 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Melton. Clark outside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And Clark slams it in.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
And Augustine kicks to Ross. Outside Fournier. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they've played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game that they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
You've got Ennis. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Bamba, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Carter-Williams. Over to the wing. Ennis passes to Carter-Williams. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Gordon's checked in for Vucevic. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Memphis leading. Outside, Jones. The pass to Gutterich. Jones drives in. Down low. Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. Now here's Carter-Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clock at 6. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Misses the 3. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Morant with it. Now defended by Carter-Williams. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Winslow. Brooks has got his second bucket.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Carter-Williams kicks to Gordon. Back to Bamba. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. And just miss after miss right now. Kicks it out to Gordon. Back to Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. For Memphis, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Winslow. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. Left side, Gordon. Here's Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Evan Fournier's checked in for Bamba. The Magic trail by 9. To the inside. Gordon finds Isaac. Back to Augustine. And the rejection by Jackson. And Brooks, here we go. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
For the Magic, Vucevic, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Ross in for Augustine. Clark with it. 6 points for him. Passes to Melton. And it's blocked.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
Fournier's shot is off. The Grizzlies on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And that one's good by Clark.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It's good.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Melton. He gets it in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the shot goes in from Fultz.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Fultz finds Vucevic. Fournier in the corner, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Jones up top. Vucevic defending. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. For Memphis, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Seconds left here in the second, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws cup, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Carter Williams. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. It's stolen by Jones. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Grizzlies leading by 14.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the... And that...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Memphis leading by 14. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Ball's knocked loose. Out to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Magic. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Up again. And the second chance effort by Gordon.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Jackson passes to Brooks. Gordon against Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson misses. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. The shot's good from Fournier. And the Grizzlies with possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside for Jackson. And here's Winslow. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Fournier. Gordon kicks to Fournier. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Fournier's got 4 points this quarter.
And the quick release of Fournier. Man, he's so good at getting his shot off as soon as the pass reaches his hand.
Brooks dishes to Morant. In the corner, Winslow with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Back to Fournier. The pass to Fultz. Now Isaac. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. And it's Memphis on the break. And now Orlando on the break. Isaac with the ball. Out to the right wing. Pass to Vucevic. It's Fournier on the wing. Vucevic finds Isaac. Now Fultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fultz has got 8 points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Brooks outside. Morant passes to Winslow. Back to Morant. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas. Isaac with the steal. Out on his own on the break. Here's Fournier. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Terrific activity from Isaac. Excellent at using his length to get those steals.
And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Outside Fournier. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with loose ends. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Grizzlies have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. James Ennis, he'll check in for Jonathan Isaac. Terrence Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Fultz. Now here's Ross. No points in the game yet for him. Just 5 on the clock. That one goes. It's counted.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Orlando Magic. And there it is for him.
Carter Williams is a wily, wiry athlete who finishes well through contact. There's little you can do short of fouling him to keep him from making these shots.
16 feet away, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ Augustin, and it's Ennis in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Outside, Jones looking for Clark, and he gets it there.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
It's tipped. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Anderson. He shoots again, and Clark with the lay-in. Clark's got 4 points this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Augustine looking around. Anderson with the block. And now here comes Jones leading the break, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The first free throw is good. So for the Magic, Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Vucevic finds Fultz. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Winslow's checked in for Tyus Jones. Outside Fournier. From past the arc. They get it back.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Morant surveying the D. Kicks it to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Misses from short range. Stolen by Winslow. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Aaron Gordon is no pushover. Far from it. I mean, with the ability to knock down shots despite contact, this young fella's impressive.
That free throw good from Gordon. Here's Morant. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He kicks it to Winslow. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Love when he gets up and throws it down.
Now Fultz. Over in the corner, Isaac. From outside, off the mark.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Clark.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Outside Fournier. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Jackson, that's good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Isaac. Misses there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never...
everyone. Time to get it. Now with the Memphis' starting group, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Sexton. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Winslow. There's the lob to Jackson, and stolen by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. Sexton the pass to Love. Over Valanciunas. And that one hits back iron. And the Grizzlies with possession. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And stolen by Drummond. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
Whenever Drummond is hustling like this, it helps, making himself a big target in transition.
Morant surveying the D. Misses the finger roll.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential. The quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja. You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
Garland with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Brooks outside. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. The open look here for Sexton. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Near the 3-point line, it's Love. And Drummond is right there.
If there's a better rebounder in the league than Drummond, tell me, because I'd like to know about it. I mean, his work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
Now here's Morant. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, you see the explosiveness there, the fluidity. Morant's unbelievable.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tristan Thompson comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Nance in for Kevin Love. Sexton kicks to Porter. Tries it from 9. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Clark. Here's Gutterich, and the layup's good off the glass.
And, guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Now Sexton. Here's Thompson. Got a piece of it. Anderson right side. Pass to Gutterich. Here's Clark. Windler with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. And Sexton drops them both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Jones looking for an opening. And the pass to Clark. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Garland, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Garland, the pass to Thompson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. Clark inside. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Melton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Betteridge. And Thompson sends it back.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length. He uses that to swat away shots.
Jones with it. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Now that's the way you want to end the quarter, with the momentum on your side.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Garland is out there with Porter. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Clark. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
To the wing right side. Here's Anderson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Oh, he's a big man with the point guard-esque type handle. If you ask me, it's great watching him use his unique skill set.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. And here is Garland. Passes it to Porter. Five to shoot. That one wide left. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. And Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got 4 points this quarter. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The 3. Garland, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Jones drives in. That one falls. Cavaliers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Garland with it, working on Jones. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Gutteridge. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Garland, no good. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Outside, Jones. Thompson with the rebound.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Now here's Jones. Tight defense on him. Off on the layup.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Here's Porter. No good on the shot. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Melton.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many at all.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, G.A. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And the basket by Jones.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And a wide open look for Porter. They get it again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Stolen by Garland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 10-point game. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
Hindler controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Morant. He has 5.
If you're Morant and you want to be a star point in the NBA, you have to score off the pick and roll sets.
The wide open look for Love. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Winslow. Bank shot. No good. And now let's catch up with David.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to it was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He had 10 points and 2 steals. And that does it for our...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Sexton, rebounded by Jackson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to be denied.
Thompson surveying the floor. Pass to Osman. Here's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Osman's got 5.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up and finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Sexton for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Thompson against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Now, here's Sexton. 13 points in the game. Kicks it out to Love. Pass to Osman. Back to Love. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. And it's Garland in for Thompson. Here's Morant. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Are you for real? Morant way, way up. That move was fire.
Garland kicks to Love. Offline with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
The wide open look here for Garland. Offensive rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass?
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Porter finds Love. Back to Porter. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 15 points for John Morant.
Oh, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, can score in many different ways.
And here's Love from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And it's Memphis on the break. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
It would be a shame to make all this progress and let them off the hook. Got to keep the pressure on.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
How about the aggressiveness by Drummond on the boards? If you don't box this guy out, he'll blow past you for the jam.
Here's Morant. That one doesn't go. Good D by Drummond. The kick out to Porter. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's sent back by Drummond. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And Cleveland making a change here. Windler's checked in. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for John Morant. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Drummond is right there.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Jones drives in, and it's sent back by Drummond. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Look from Love, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Love's got his first points in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Jones in the post. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Porter passes to Windler. Feeds it to Drummond. It's stolen by Jones. That shot is off. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Then there's Garland. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now Brooks. Larry Nance missing from long range. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him.
Sometimes Brooks is a tough matchup for the D, especially when he's playing with some intensity and looking to score.
And he makes the first.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance dishes to Drummond. The layup off target. Memphis with the ball. And Brooks, here we go. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Now the pass to Garland. Here's Nance. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Valanciunas, and he makes good on the layup.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
And Drummond kicks to Nance. Pass to Garland. To the paint, Drummond, and Drummond throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Clark against Nance. No good from Valanciunas. Cleveland leading by 8.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Clark inside. Working on Nance. Now here's Valanciunas. Anderson in the post. Defended by Drummond. Clock at 2. Morant drives in.
What's here now is Morant able to assess the situation and beat the clock just in time.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Windler, the pass to Garland. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
And he banks in the layup. Clark's got 4 points this quarter.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Memphis also making a switch. Winslow's checked in for Anderson.
Great work right there on the inbounds play, getting the bucket before the D has time to react.
Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. I mean, come on. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Sexton attacking. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Big shot player. Sexton showing us he loves the spotlight. Seems energized performing here under the bright lights.
Garland kicks to Osman. To the right side. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Garland dishes to Drummond. 3 on the clock. Here's Osman. A 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. And it's denied. Now, Cleveland moving it out. Sexton for 3. He's off on that one. And Memphis the other way now. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Here's Garland picks one up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why in his hands, they thought they could count on him to make crucial shots.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Brandon Clark. Now, here's Garland. It drops.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move. Absolutely nails it. I mean, we talk about Morant having that it factor. Oh, come on. Makes the biggest play of the night.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Whoa. Drummond is so dependable when the game is on the line. He demands the ball.
Morant with a wide open look. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put out here at home tonight. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now, here's Garland. Following the miss by Aaron Gordon.
Come on. Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
To the paint. And stolen by Sexton. To the inside. Garland, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac. That's in the short one. And here's Sexton. Passes it to Osman. Back to Sexton. At the tip. Rebounded by Vucevic. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Here's Fournier. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
An excellent example of concentration there from Fournier. Did a nice job under pressure keeping his balance.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. We're about 1 minute into the first. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the muscle of Sexton, outstanding at just working through the contact and finding a way to finish.
Pushing it up. And Sexton slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
Sexton's shot is good.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
Now, here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Good D from Love.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Love outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Fournier finds Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
The open look here for Sexton. And a miss there on the triple. Magic leading by 4. Here's Fultz. That one drops for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And now, here comes Gordon leading the break. Fournier passes to Isaac. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. And it's Gordon missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And Thompson throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Augustine dishes to Gordon. And Augustine kicks to Isaac. There's the pass to Ross. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. Stolen by Garland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Augustine, that's good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Nance. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bamba. That's tipped. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Bamba.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba. Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic, too.
Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Now, here's Garland. Carter Williams covering. Garland, no good. Ross with it. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that's a case where this deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
And so it's Orlando heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Bamba. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ross kicks to Bamba. Banked in off the glass.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Pass to Windler. Ross against Porter. The feed to Thompson. Back to Porter. On the wing, Nance. Covered by Bamba. Garland, no good. Magic leading by 5. Here's Ennis. That shot missing. Nance with some nice D. Cavaliers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Porter out to Nance. Down low. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's the break. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ross has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. Pass to Porter. Here's Thompson. Vucevic defending. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Vucevic gets double-teamed. Over Thompson. And that one goes long. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And a wide open look for Porter. And Bamba pulls it down. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. A drive by Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And the scoring mindset of Vucevic, working some real magic, driving to the hole and finishing with style.
And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Nance. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Magic leading by 5.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. 1:02 left to play here in the half. Augustine, that's good.
Well, I tell you what, for Augustine being as small as he is, he's crafty and he's stronger than he looks, which allows him to finish through tough defense.
Sexton. The dive for the ball, but they recover it. Inside, second chance shot. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. .43 seconds left in the first half. Augustine passes to Gordon. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fellow there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Isaac with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Augustine with the steal. And now Isaac running the floor all by himself.
Love when your point guard gets a steal and Augustine able to start the break there, fellas. Leads to a bucket.
And Porter, here we go. Over to the wing. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. 4 seconds left. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
And that concludes the first half. Magic lead by... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have a 9-point lead. Shaq, let's get your input on the... Thanks for joining us, folks. We're...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Outside, Sexton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And Sexton drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Back to Fultz. Up again. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Over in the corner, Osman. Back to Drummond. Cleveland moving the ball around. Deflects the pass. 5 on the clock. Love the pass to Garland. Shoots over Vucevic. Not going to go that time. The Magic go the other way with it. Here's Fournier, and the basket is good. Fournier's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
There's Garland, and they pick up 2. Garland's got 8.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yep, it counts.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded, and the shot goes in. He's got 8.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Fultz. He's got 8. Vucevic trying to get open. And the shot goes in from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 11.
I tell you what, he's really good at completing drives despite being bumped. I mean, you just can't do much against Fultz in that situation.
Sexton's shot is good.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Fultz. 10 points for him. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Fultz has got 12 in the game.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Garland with it. Defended now by Fournier. Pushing it up. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Shoots from the right block, and he can't bank that one in. The Cavaliers trail by 7. A slam dunk by Garland.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
3-second difference between shot clock and game time. Love, no luck. Magic leading by 7. To the paint, here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman, Fournier, solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Here's Sexton, and the layup's good off the glass. Sexton's got 14 points now in the second half.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Oh, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, Let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Thompson are up front. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the 2 spot.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
Cleveland moving it around and stolen by Fournier. Here's Ross. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And both free throws good for Ross. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Windler, the pass to Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Augustine finds Fournier. Porter with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton. And that one drops. Sexton's got 25 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Augustine against Sexton. Offensive rebound. Vucevic. Now here's Ross. Shot clock at 5. Tipped away. Here's Gordon. Second shot opportunity. Jump shot is good that time. And the Magic lead by 9.
Nice job that time by Gordon to keep an eye on the shot clock so that he's under control and not panicking as it winds down.
Sexton for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
And Orlando making a change here. Fultz is checked in, and Cleveland also making a change. Drummond's checked in for Nance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac's checked in for Fournier. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. For 3, Love. No good. Magic leading by 11. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Look at Gordon knife through that defense, getting ahead of steam on his way to the basket and flushing that dunk home.
The 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Vucevic throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Sexton. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Free throw good, Sexton. The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And, you know, Fultz is a special guard. He's got a chance to be really, really good. Impressive strength, and he knows how to get up shots over tough defense.
1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Fultz brings the double team. The pass to Drummond to the left wing. The wide open look here for Garland. Shoots the 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Magic leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Magic.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Markelle Fultz.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Here's Drummond looking to end the run. Rebounded by Vucevic. For Orlando, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Ross finds Vucevic. Ross on the wing. Here's Isaac. And it's sent back by Drummond. Sexton for 3. Kept alive. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Lets a floater go.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Out left to the wing. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Cleveland moving the ball around. For 3, Love. That one's not going to go. Pass to Ross. Outside Gordon. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Fires for 3. Good on the triple.
Man, it's so good to see how Dellavedova plays to his strengths, guys. I mean, specifically how he finds the open man. Nice.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage.
position.
Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Morant passes to Winslow. Out to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots. But it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one's good, Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Isaac outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
And both free throws good for Isaac. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Morant. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Valanciunas, and he gets the bucket.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
On the wing, Isaac. Vucevic dishes to Gordon. Clock at 6. Another miss by Orlando.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
They get the rebound, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game, and he makes both free throws. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now Fultz. Outside Gordon. Fournier in the corner. And he's good on the 3 ball. Fournier's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant drives in. And it's Brooks in the corner, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And Orlando making a change here. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Now here's Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. And Bamba pulls it down. Magic leading by 5. Gordon kicks to Bamba. Pass to Ennis. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Augustine. And the rejection by Jackson. Anderson against Gordon. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Jones in the post. Another shot. And Valanciunas puts it in. He's got 6.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Here's Augustine. Gordon dishes to Bamba. Ennis kicks to Augustine. No good on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Grizzlies trail by 3. The pass to Gutteridge. Goes up. And the dunk by Jackson.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Ross. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Augustine. Off target from outside. Here's Gutteridge. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Isaac. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vucevic. And it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Ross in at the 2-guard spot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the Magic making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Orlando trailing here. Carter-Williams with it. Pass to Isaac. Back to Carter-Williams. Kicks it to Fournier. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Brooks grabs the board.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Basket good. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
John Morant in the open floor. This guy's speed is next level, and he can finish.
Clark with it. Defended now by Fournier. And Brooks. Here we go. Morant finds Clark. Morant scanning the floor. And he converts the layup. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Fournier. 5 points in the game. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Back to Valanciunas. Out to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Isaac. And they'll keep possession.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Carter-Williams, the pass to Fournier. They get a hand on it. Here's Vucevic. Brooks against Carter-Williams. Isaac outside. Here's Vucevic on the money from 12 feet away.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Fournier. Morant against Carter-Williams. It's Morant with the drive.
The decision-making keeps improving. John Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Carter Williams, the pass to Isaac. Morant with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Here's Clark. The shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Isaac outside. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. That shot off the mark.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he fell to 21.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Carter Williams kicks to Fournier. Dishes it to Vucevic. On the wing, Isaac. Changes up. Vucevic finds Fournier. Tries again. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic trail by 11. Fournier dishes to Carter Williams. Isaac passes to Vucevic. For 3, Fournier. Another miss by Orlando.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And Valanciunas kicks to Clark. Here's Morant. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
John Morant. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. There was no stopping John Morant in the first half. He had... And...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
The drive by Vucevic. Makes it off the glass. Vucevic has got his second basket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Morant kicks to Winslow. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fournier. And here's the fast break. Here's Gutterich. Finished off the break.
As good a playmaker as he is a scorer. Winslow with great patience and great vision.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Ennis. Guarded closely. And here's Augustine. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break Memphis. Jones is running. Gutteridge, the pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now here's Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Gordon, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete, Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Jones up top, guarded by Fultz. Bamba with the block. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Gordon, feeds it to Fultz. The Grizzlies pull it in. And now here comes Jones, leading the break. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Great position on the boards there. Kyle, such a smart player. And then you have to love the finish.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA, hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. 4-on-3 break. Here's Jones. The shot that time, not on target. The Magic go the other way with it. Augustine against Jones. Some solid defense from Clark. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Orlando also making some changes. Vucevic comes in for James Ennis, and it's Fultz in for Augustine. To the inside. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Clark.
Making things happen in close, that's where Winslow is most comfortable scoring the basketball.
Fultz kicks to Gordon. Passes to Vucevic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bamba passes to Vucevic. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Free throw drops for Vucevic. Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Winslow. Dylan Brooks comes in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Evan Fournier comes in for Ross. Now here's Morant. He's got 14. And finished off by Morant.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
Anderson outside. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Here's Fultz. Can't connect. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding a big 18-point lead to and it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Morant with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Offensive rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Vucevic. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Morant outside. And there's the pass to Brooks. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Anderson. Clark kicks to Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Isaac. Pass to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Fournier. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Brooks outside. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Fultz. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Valanciunas. There's the lob to Jackson, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Morant. The Magic getting the bucket. Brooks outside. To the middle, down to 5 on the shot clock. Isaac passes to Fultz. The lead now cut to single digits.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's Morant. Markelle Fultz making his last shot. Goes up again. Isaac with some nice D. Here's Orlando now. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Kicks it out to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Fultz looking around. Outside Fournier. This is it to Isaac. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now. They've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Now here's Morant. And he converts the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Inside. Here's Gordon. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Brooks outside. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. There's the lob to Jackson. Morant finds Jackson. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Isaac. The Grizzlies on offense. They led by as many as 18 points. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you know, this team, they're still learning how to use Dillon Brooks. He's a little bit of a tweener in terms of size and athleticism.
Winslow's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switcher also for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. Now, here's Isaac. Left side, Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Winslow kicks to Jackson. It's Allen on the wing. Fires the 3. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly